Hello, welcome to my channel Vacabalo, where I share watercolor tips. Today I'm going to share with you steps to create watercolor wheels. Watercolor wheels are great tools for mixing watercolor, especially when you just get started. Watercolor paints from different brands may look different on paper, so I highly recommend you test your colors first before painting. So to start, we will need two wheels, one for warm hues and the second one is for cool hues. Why? Because warm colors and cool colors look different on paper, and when you mix them together, they also create different colors. You will see by the end of the video how the different warm and cool colors look like on paper. Now you can pause the video and create a circle for me with 12 cells and mark each cells with the text P, S, and T. So P represents primary colors, S is secondary colors, and T is tertiary colors. So now I am painting the primary colors on the warm hues wheel. So the primary colors are three colors: yellow, red, and blue. I'm using three warm colors: gamboge hue, cadmium red deep hue, and ultramarine blue. So in case you don't know if your colors are warm or cool, please leave a comment below and I will help you out. Next, we will mix two primary colors to create the secondary colors. Remember to mix them with the ratio 1:1, because if you change the ratio, you will get a different color. So when you mix yellow and red, you will get orange. And when you mix blue and red, you will get purple. And you will get green when you mix blue and yellow. Now just paint carefully the secondary colors into the S cells. I find making watercolor wheels is very pleasant and is very meditative. So maybe some days when you get tired of painting some subject, you can try this practice. It's also very useful to understand your color and understand how the colors will look like when we mix them together. So when we mix a warm blue and a warm yellow, we'll get a warm green, which looks pretty nice, and I usually use this green for painting landscapes or leaves in general. To create tertiary colors, we will mix one primary color and one secondary color with the ratio of 1:1. So make sure that you save some colors left from the second step for this part. So for example, when you mixed a warm yellow and a warm orange, what color can you get? It's called orange yellow or yellow orange. It's pretty simple, right? If you want to learn more about how to mix watercolors and color theory, I will leave the link to my articles with details in the video's description, so make sure you check them out. And in case if you have any issues in mixing colors, or if you have any questions relating to this topic, please leave your comments below so I can reply to you as soon as possible. So there are 6 tertiary colors, and when I mix the colors, I realized that some colors I don't really like on my painting. So this is definitely a very useful step or practice that you should do when you just bought new paints, because you don't know what your colors will look like, or when you mix different colors, what kind of colors you want to get. So some colors look too muddy, or it's not very vibrant enough, and you might want to avoid those colors in your paintings. Now we are going to mix a warm brown. Why do we have to mix a warm brown? So this is a practice to create a brown or a dark color using just primary colors. So when you mix 3 warm primary colors, yellow, red and blue, you will get a warm brown color. This is a very good way to create a dark color for your painting, and to create a vibrant dark color instead of using the black color from your tube. In practice, if you have burnt sienna or some other dark color, you can use them too. But this is the practice to create many different colors from just primary colors. Okay, now we move to the Cool Hues watercolor wheel. So I'm using 3 cool colors, primary colors, lemon yellow, and crimson and Prussian blue. So again, if you don't know if your colors are cool or not, I mean, they are cool, they're beautiful, but if you don't know if they are cool or warm, please leave your comments below with the specific name on the tube so I can answer and help you out. So similar to the steps on that we did for the first wheel, we will paint the primary colors first, and then we create secondary colors by mixing 3 primary colors, and after that we'll create tertiary colors with a primary color and a secondary color. So now you can see that the colors look so different from the warm hues, right? Even with the primary colors, the yellow, the warm yellow and the cool yellows look so different, and when you mix the orange or purple or green, they just look so different. That's why I highly recommend you do this practice before you start painting, because you may, for example, when you paint leaves or landscape, you may mix warm colors, cool colors like cool yellow and cool blue, and then you will get a very artificial green, which doesn't look very natural. Sometimes I use the watercolor wheels as a color menu for myself when I paint. And for example, if I want a very beautiful flowers, purple flowers, I will use the cool colors instead of the warm colors. So I will get a very vibrant, beautiful violet or purple. So when you mix 3 cool primary colors, you will get gray instead of brown. So now we get 2 watercolor wheels. Can you see the difference? Make sure you use these watercolor wheels as the tools for color mixing. If you want to learn more about color mixing tips and color theories, check out in the video description the links to my articles. Thanks for watching, and make sure you subscribe to my channel to see more tips and more watercolor painting in the future. Thank you, and I hope to see you in the next video.